Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Waha, Waka, Kodash. Giving double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth, who will well. Also to the Akim that scattered through all four corners of the earth, that's teaching this truth with sincerity. I'm your boy Mashiach, I rise a call from the tribe of Gad, bringing forth some spiritual knowledge. So I want to go off again, some people are not having an understanding in the scripts about lining up tapers, man, or fades. Brothers call them fades. I had a question, from some of the brothers that's seeking this truth, and they want to understand about why is having a shape up, a fade, how is that breaking the law? And the reason why it's breaking the law is because the Most High given that law to the Israelites, okay? And as you being a so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American Indians of the seed of your father, okay, going back to the Old Testament, you're not supposed to get lineups, man, okay? Lining up your hairline is wicked. That's a Hamite custom, man. The Hamites, they did that, all right? So this is Leviticus chapter 19 and the 27th verse. It says, "Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shall thy mar the corners of thy beard." Con. So when you line yourself up, get yourself a shape up, how you go to barber, they make your hairline all nice and crisp. You as a Hebrew Israelite, you're not supposed to get lineups, okay? Rounding the corners of your head, okay, which is in this 27th verse. Let me read again. "Ye shall not round the corners of your head." What does that sound like? That sound like a shape up, man. So when you lining yourself up, man, you're not supposed to do that. That's breaking the law, okay? The Most High never gave Israelites commandment, or should I say the okay, to do those customs. Those customs are abominable. It's a heathen custom. The Hamites did that, man. All right? It says, "Neither shall thy mar the corners of thy beard." Con. So when you marbing the corners of your beard, which is right here, brothers get the line up going here, and then they get it going down here. You see what I'm saying? And get the lining up here, and then cutting all this and having it going like this. You're not supposed to do that, man. All right? The Most High made us as Israelites to be rugged men, okay? We're supposed to have beards, all right? We're supposed to have our hairline in we have a natural hairline of our own. Lining it up, that's going off. That's breaking the law. It's a law, okay? So when you mar, the word mar, for you brothers don't understand the word mar means to corrupt or destroy. So when you mess with your beard, and you see I have all these hairs right here, if you cut all this off and then line it up going like this, that's destroying, man. You're basically destroying your masculinity, man, your manhood, okay? Just like what the Akim was saying, man, of Great Millstone, okay? When you look at a lion, a lion, when he's a cub, he doesn't have a mane, okay? But when he starts to get older, he'll get a little couple of hairs here, but then when he gets into full age, he gets the full mane, okay? So that's like a lion shaving off his mane, all right? You see what I'm saying? It won't look right. If a lion goes and shave off his mane, or somebody goes and shaves off a lion mane, they're going to think he's a female, okay? That's going to go off. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with us. So when we're a child, we don't have facial hair, man, okay? We don't have facial hair. But when you get older, when you get older and you become a full adult, you start to develop, hairs on your facial hair on your face, man. That's just letting everyone know that you developed becoming an adult, okay? So that's why it's important, okay? So you brothers that's shaving off your heads and shaving off your beard, okay? You're defeminizing yourself, man. You're making yourself feminine, okay? So let's read that verse again. This is Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27. It says, "Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shall thy mar the corners of thy beard." Con. So, like I said before, man, lining up your hairline is going off. Okay, that's a Hamite custom. That's a abominable custom. And marring on your beard, okay, which means corrupt or destroy, is you're basically destroying your manhood, man. Okay, you're making yourself feminine. Okay, because women is the one that don't have hairs on their face. So when you're a man and you're shaving all this off, you're defeminizing yourself, man. You're making yourself feminine, all right? So let's go to, I want to read Leviticus chapter 18, and we're going to start at the 24th verse. It says, this is Leviticus 18:24. Defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you, which is talking about the other nations, so-called white men, all right, who's Esau, Moab, all right, you got Ishmael, all right, you got Ammonites, Amalekites, Chaldeans, Hamites, all right, etc. Let's continue, because those are the nations that's cast out. The Most High is not dealing with those nations, all right. Verse 25, and the land is defiled, therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomiteth out her inhabitants. Verse 26, ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any one of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourn among you. And when it says stranger, it's not talking about an actual Gentile, man, okay? Because when you first coming into this truth, okay, you know, just being taught by, you know, the brothers that's in the truth, you're a stranger because you don't know of this truth. So when it says stranger in there, people think that it's talking about unchosen nations. No, it's talking about Israelites that were cast out, man, that had went away from their heritage, okay? Because remember, in the time of Moses, there was Israelites that weren't in their heritage, man. They were cast out, okay? They were serving other nations and serving their gods, man. All right, even of Egypt. All right, so when it says stranger, it's talking about Israelites that are coming back to their heritage, man. All right, let's read verse 30. This is verse 30. It says, therefore shall ye keep mine ordinance. All right, ordinance, that ye commit not any one of these abominable customs, because having a line up on your beard, marring on your beard, is a heathen custom. Lining up your hairline, lining yourself up, shaping yourself up, getting your hair shaped is an abominable custom, okay? Getting your marred on your beard is abominable custom. Getting tattoos is abominable custom, okay? Another thing is having dreadlocks is abominable custom, man, all right? It says, which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am the Lord your power. So the Most High don't want us marving on our beards. The Most High don't want us lining ourselves up. The Most High don't want us getting dreads. The Most High don't want us being pagans. He don't want us doing any of those things, man. Those are abominable custom written in Scripture, man. So for you to say, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, and I follow all 613 commandments to the best of your abilities, no, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't get lineups, and you wouldn't mar on your beard, okay? And you wouldn't get tattoos, and you wouldn't get those things, all right? So, you know, with that, man, I hope I edified you guys enough. But yeah, man, as being a Hebrew Israelite, you so-called blacks, you so-called Negroes, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you are not supposed to line or mar on your beard, okay? Not supposed to do that. You're an Israelite. The Most High gave us our own natural hairlines, man. You don't need to go and mar on them, because it pushes your hairline back too, to be honest. All right, so you also get warts, and if you realize it, you know, I'm gonna end it here after this. But if you realize it as an example, why you think every time brothers get get their hair cut, or get their beard marved on, they get razor bumps? You get razor bumps. You guys get keloids. You guys get warts on the back of your head and stuff, man. All right, it's because you're not supposed to do that, man. Your body is ordained to the Most High, man. You're supposed to subscribe. You're supposed to subscribe and commit yourself to the commandments, man. So, you know, just giving examples on that. But from that, man, I say I hope I edified you, and Shalom.